It's a centuries-old tradition to don your spring Sunday best and your most whimsical hat and head to Fifth Avenue for the annual Easter Bonnet Festival and Parade. New York One's Van Tew brings us the sights from the colorful pageant.
Happy Easter.
The name of the game at the annual Easter Parade, Bring Your Best Bonnet.
You just come here and display who you are, and you display your whimsy, and you display your craziness, and, you know, you express yourself.
Dating back to the 1870s, the tradition now attracts visitors from around the world to Fifth Avenue near St. Patrick's Cathedral to show off their hats. The bigger, the better. More color means more cheer. Add humor and a pun, well, that's all part of the fun.
Lettuce was my inspiration, so we're sort of heads of lettuce rather than heads of state.
Take it from the City Chicks, led by Jody Trapani, who has taken part in the parade for 30 years.
It's so unique to New York that being a part of it is really an honor. It's a wonderful thing. You see so many people, make them smile and have a good time. It's always great.
And the best way to experience the parade is to put on a hat and be a part of it yourself.
There are no floats, there are no marches. It's the parade goers who make the parade.
Oh, love it. We didn't think so many people would want to take pictures of us. We came to take pictures of other people.
The crowd, the attention. I mean, who could beat this? You know, you just get in front of everybody's cameras, you feel like they're paparazzis and we're the stars.
At St. Patrick's Cathedral, Van Tew, New York 1.
A horrific scene in Park Slope on Monday with 2 children dragged and killed by an out-of-control car and questions about the driver. Rochelle Boone has more from Park Slope.
The children didn't stand a chance. This according to people who watched in horror as the driver of this white Volvo plowed into a 4-year-old girl and a 1-year-old boy, killing them. They were dragged by the vehicle.
I ran to the little girl here. She was motionless, you know. The way she ran her over was, I put my sweatsuit there to try to stop like the blood from going down and to try to keep her warm. And the other baby was down the block in the stroller.
Witnesses say 1-year-old Josh Liu and 4-year-old Abigail Blumenstein were walking with their mothers when they were hit. Both women were also struck in the intersection at 9th Street and 5th Avenue. One is pregnant and was critically injured. This woman was in the crosswalk when the car accelerated. She said the driver tried to speed away after striking the group.
It was just chaos. Everybody yelling, screaming, crying, calling the cops. Everybody's running in the street. People are chasing after her car to see, you know, to make sure she don't leave. People were trying to attend to the baby.
The last hurrah, right?
Yeah. School's about to start. Going back to work.
No laboring here at Rockaway Beach this holiday weekend. Instead, a lot of laying around and relaxing.
Labor Day, to me, this is a family time.
For many, the unofficial end of the season is a time to hit the beach, barbecue, and take in the weather and water.
So you had to bring the whole family out? Yep, including Grandma from
Grandma's
England.
out there in the waves somewhere. Hope we didn't lose her.
It was one of the hottest Augusts ever on record in the city. Many families skipping town to beat the heat and make memories.
I got to go to Nashville.
But now, looming ahead, the long weekend means back to work, back to class.
It's very sad because I don't like going back to school. Oh. I'm a little bit sad because I'm in the zone of summer.
And you can still be in that summer mode for another week while the city is keeping its beaches open longer than usual until the 13th. They're open from 10 till 6, and that means good news for the city's beach vendors.
An extended time period, then we will be able to sell more.
Need to add a little extra flair to your holiday decorations? A store in Queens may just be the place for you. New York One's Gene Apodaca got a peek inside.
From spinning elves to stepping Santas, shoppers have plenty of choices at the House of Holidays in Ozone Park. 9-year-old Ava Abrams brought her aunt shopping, looking to put her own spin on her Christmas decoration. What did you put on it?
Snowflakes, a candy cane sticker, and a Christmas tree sticker, and a snowman.
We always love the store, like they put them up every year, so we love coming here every year getting ornaments, so it's pretty cool being able to share with her.
And there's plenty to share. Every year, this 35,000 square foot piano store transforms into a winter wonderland. 2 floors of decorations, from extravagant light displays to Christmas trees, both real and artificial. You'll find favorites like the elf on the shelf. There's even a station to make your own personalized ornament. Store owner Larry Garino says it takes a long time to get everything ready.
We start in early January. Throughout the whole year, we work on Christmas. And I know it sounds strange to be working on Christmas in May, but we really are all the time.
It's kind of like Santa.
He works a lot harder than we do.
And if you lack a little imagination like I do, don't worry. There's plenty of inspiration here in the store. Give you an idea of what is possible this holiday season.
Garino says the goal is to make shopping hassle-free. The store offers the city's largest holiday decoration assortment under one roof. With that much selection, some might feel overwhelmed. Not Amanda Harrison.
I don't feel overwhelmed. This is my holiday, and I enjoy looking at all the decorations for Christmas.
If you'd like to check out the House of Holidays, the store is open every day from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. In Ozone Park, Gene Apodaca, New York 1.
In an instant, gunshots sent Home Depot customers scrambling Sunday afternoon after police say an employee showed up here and opened fire on another worker in a deadly attack.
He went to the lighting section of the store and engaged in a conversation with another employee of the store. At that time, shots rang out.
Sources say the 31-year-old gunman shot and killed his supervisor before turning the gun on himself. The 38-year-old victim was rushed to Bellevue Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Police say the suspect was found here in the store with a gunshot wound to the head.
So how many of you would actually jump into some freezing water on a freezing day? Well, hundreds of people actually did that. They took part in a New Year's Day tradition, the annual Polar Bear Plunge. New York 1's Gina Badaka was there in Coney Island.
On a frigid New Year's Day, hundreds shed their clothes to take an ice bath in the Atlantic Ocean. People from all over the globe braving the freezing temperatures.
Numb. No more feeling.
To take part in this New York City tradition.
I feel warm inside. I just can't really control my body right now. I wouldn't do good at surgery, not that I'm a surgeon.
This is the 114th year the Coney Island Polar Bear Club hosted the New Year's Day Polar Plunge. Since 1903, the club has been swimming here every Sunday during the winter months.
At least for me, it's the hottest place that I can be on the winter time.
The hottest place?
The hottest place.
Así es, ya concluye un evento que fue dedicado como un rally para Puerto Rico, que en realidad sirvió para que el gobierno de la isla le agradeciera al estado de Nueva York todas las contribuciones y el apoyo que ha obtenido con la isla y con su gobierno a 4 meses de los pasos de los huracanes Irma y María. Quiero destacarles que el gobernador Cuomo dijo que su compromiso férreo continúa con Puerto Rico y esto será hasta el día en que la isla haya sido reconstruida. Por parte del gobernador tuvimos declaraciones en cuanto...
Nobody cared that he was screaming and he couldn't breathe. Nobody cared.
Raw emotions from the widow of Eric Garner as she took the stand Saturday in a mock trial of Officer Daniel Pantaleo. The NYPD officer, she says, put her husband in a chokehold, killing him in July of 2014 on Staten Island. After testifying and being grilled by lawyers, she got angry and broke down in tears.
After going through this, I don't think I would be able to sit through a real trial. I think I would either be right next to my husband or either in jail.
This mock trial is part of a docudrama called American Trial. The film uses real New York lawyers, medical and police experts to determine what could have happened if there had been a trial against Officer Pantaleo in the death of Eric Garner. In 2014, the Staten Island District Attorney didn't convince a grand jury that Pantaleo should have been indicted.
Personally, I wouldn't be making this movie if I didn't think that there should have been a trial. So that's my personal position.
But the director says he wants this film to be as honest as it can be.
I didn't write a script. The attorneys wrote their questions. The witnesses are giving the answers, the real people, so they're just giving the real answers that they would have given. So I have very little control as a film director.
The director says the only actor in this film is the person portraying Officer Pantaleo. The person defending him in the movie is a retired NYPD captain, now a lawyer.
If it were to go to trial, should not have been found or should not be found guilty of manslaughter or strangulation. I think that his actions were justified. I think that the move that was put on was not a chokehold.
James Knight was a friend of Eric Garner and was there when cops tried to arrest Garner for allegedly selling loose cigarettes, which is illegal. Knight testified before a state and federal grand jury in the case. He testified for this film as well, saying Garner was not selling loosies when cops approached him.
I thought he was going to get a ticket, go to jail. I didn't know he was going to die, So that's what hurt most, because when they put him on a stretcher and brought him past me, I can tell with his eyes rolled to the back, his legs slumped over, that he wasn't breathing. I know he was dead.
Federal prosecutors are continuing to investigate to see if there should be civil rights charges brought against any of the officers. But 4 years later, Garner's widow says she doesn't have any faith in the Justice Department. In the Bronx, Dean Meminger, New York 1.